Hello there, hello there, hello, 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 hello. How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? I hope you're all having a good day. Hope you're all having a good day, because today, the oxygen will not be included. It's Friday, my dudes. My dudes and dudettes and non-binary pals. The weekend is upon us. Well, almost upon us, dependent on the time zone you are living in. And to Heroin the weekend, we are going to play some Oxygen Not Included. Well, not necessarily because of the weekend and stuff like that, just because I felt like adding a little more variety to my streaming schedule, as I've already previously mentioned, and I never really played Oxygen Not Included on stream. In fact, I haven't played Oxygen Not Included in years. I don't think I ever touched the DLC. I don't even think I played the finished game. With Klei Entertainment games, I usually just throw money at them and wait for them to finish because quite frankly, Klei is one of the very few studios out there where I have full faith that they are going to finish whatever game they are putting out. Like, the only indie studios where I can say that I have that much faith in them are Klei Entertainment, Power Hoop Studios, Team Cherry, who else would be there? Super Giant Games, I'm missing at least one. And Coffee Stain Studios. So I would say those 5 studios are the only video game studios on the planet that have my full faith behind them. So, that being said, it's time! It's time to actually do something. Stay on your toes and step ahead of the unforgiving world when disaster strikes, and it inevitably will. Take a deep breath and stay calm. You have ample time to find a solution. So we are going to go for Classic. And it looks like, I guess, Spaced Out is the DLCs. And here, here's the for Spaced Out DLC. Small starting asteroids with resources. Okay. You know what? Let's go for Classic first. And you know what? Let's watch the story trailer, shall we? I don't know what the story trailer is all about, but... Oh, wait. No, wait, story traits, not story trailer. What the fuck am I talking about? I have no idea what that thing is up to. World traits. Jesus Christ. They did a lot with this game. I don't think I've seen most of these menus yet. So we're just going to start the game and see what happens. Let's just start the game and see what happens, shall we? I think we shall. God damn it, when was the last time I played Oxygen Not Included? I played a couple of the updates. Like, I do remember I played the hygiene update at some point. Did I do anything else though? Oh, and in case you are wondering, if me playing something that's not Dragon's Dogma means that I did drop Dragon's Dogma from the streaming schedule, no, I want to go back to Dragon's Dogma, but I want to do a little more variety right now, and I want to have like 2 to 3 games at minimum, which I can jump between. Don't know if this one is going to be a mainstay for the channel, we'll have to see. But for now, we are going to just get it started. So, first things first, we gotta create a couple of characters. And if any of you want to be part of the colony, just let me know in chat, and I will gladly turn you to a little survivor on our planet here. That would be nice, wouldn't it? But for now, since nobody's saying anything right now, we are just going to go with these guys. Increased machinery, increased excavation, gains morning attribute bonuses. Interesting. Decreases cyan, increased bladder. Increased bladder, I would assume... Yeah, I wanted to say the small bladder. It kind of increased bladder sounds like you need to use the toilet less often. Increase the core. Interesting. Unpracticed artist. That's a fun trait. Alright. And we are just going to call it Insane Colony. There we go. Branding, everyone. Let's just embark then. A colony named Insane... Oh. Looks like I've already done that. Insane Colony. If Insane Colony already exists, you know what, we're just going to roll with a random one. The Swanky Beyond. You know what? Good enough for me. Good enough for me. We're going out into the Swanky Beyond. And that is it. That is Oxygen Not Included. An asteroid we call home has collided with an anomalous planet, decimating our colony. Rebuilding it is of the utmost important. I've detected a new cluster of material-rich planetoids in nearby space. If I can guide the duplicants through the perils of space travel, we could build a colony even bigger and better than before. Alright, so first things first, I do need to remember how to do things. I do need to remember how to do things. And we do need material as far as I can remember. The big question is how we're going to dig. Okay, so this is how we dig. So I think digging is literally just what we're going to start with. You know, sometimes you just gotta start it with a nice old dig. Can I cancel this though? Because I think for starters, we should try to make something akin to a bridge. I think that's a good starting point. Just so we have access to these resources up there. Also, we do need to dig through here. We do need to dig through here just so we can get to the water. Anything else here? No, we're just going to allow the game to continue playing then. Oh. Okay, they are just going at normal speed. Maybe, I don't know yet how I'm going to do that exactly. For now, let's just go at this with normal speed. Because that should allow us to actually let them work while we build stuff. Okay, base things. What base things do we need? What base things do or do we not need? Well, the tiles will be nice, just so we can move a little faster. That's good, that's a good one. And the storage bin. I mean, I guess we do have a storage unit already, so that is something we need to think about. Manually pumps liquids into bottles for transport. Yes, that sounds pretty good. Considering that I do have my water resource down there, the big question would be, do I want them to just build it here, because eventually we will not be able to reach the bottom anymore. But I think for now this will be a good start. Manually pumps liquid into bottles for transport. Duplicates can only carry liquids that are bottled. Interesting. Wait, no. Oh, wait, that one allows us to empty the... Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, then the next thing we're going to need is gonna be an outhouse. The outhouse is usually quite unhygienic, so I don't want that to be just right there, I would say. Instead, let's build in... Oh, wait. In this general direction. Cancel is C. There we go. Let's build in this general direction. Yeah, let's just dig out this entire block here. It looks like they are waiting for me to actually finish this. How do you capture critters? Interesting, that's new. That is new. How do you order them to clean their mess up again though? Dig, deconstruct priority. Move debris into storage. There we go, there we go. Because I don't want everything to just lie around here. That would be impractical to say the least. Good, with that being said, we do want to excavate this little area here as well. Up there should be breathable gases, I assume. We can check for breathable gases somehow, I think. Let's see. Radiation overlay, oxygen overlay, yeah, that's the basic one. But yeah, there's a little bit of a lack of oxygen up there, but not too much for me to be worried about it. Like, we can just access all these oxygen levels here. Like, there's so much extra oxygen here for now. I don't really think we need to worry about that at all for at the moment. It's kind of... I know the name of the game is Oxygen Not Included, but quite frankly, the oxygen that we have right now should be sufficient for a while. Okay, that being said, we do need the outhouse. We do need an outhouse before it becomes a problem at some point. So we're just going to plop that one down over there. So, then. Next thing on the agenda. Or rather, first thing on the agenda? Hard to say. We do need a place for our duplicants here to sleep. Where do we think we want them to start building their sleeping quarters? I mean, I guess we can just build a ladder down there. Start building the ladder from over here, maybe? We'll have a little extra room there. Yeah, that will be enough. And then start hollowing out this second layer as well. I think I'm going to leave a little extra space there because if I remember correctly, there is a chance that water can just break through here. That water can just end up leaking through. Okay, that being said, how exactly do you build sleeping quarters already? I mean, building sleeping quarters in general is not that difficult. Building sleeping quarters, generally speaking, is not that difficult. But the details on the other hand, will be a little more tricky. And you know what? I think over here will be a good place for the microbe musher. Or will that be a good place? It doesn't really matter. So then we do need to think about power. If we are thinking about power, if we are thinking about power, then I guess we can consider this area over here to be responsible for power generation. I think that's not the worst idea ever to just build. Oh, okay, you know what? No. We are building it a little further over there. You can deconstruct these two, and then we are going to start building a ladder down there. Oh, excuse me. Create a new building order. Oh, I see. Okay, that's pretty useful then. There we go. Alright, and just excavate more of an area here. I don't quite remember, but I think it will be useful to have this one be 3 squares high, it's the electricity area. So power is what we want, and power is what we'll have with an electricity generator. A battery for energy storage. Oh, you know what, cancel. Wait. How do you cancel that project? No, seriously, how do I cancel the machine? Cancel errands? There we go, okay. Don't know why I had to hit that spot specifically, but yeah. Alright, and that being said, let's just put this over here and the batteries over there. And then connect them with a couple of cables. There we go. And that should do it. So, going by what I see from my 3 little friends here, they are not getting any oxygen down there just yet, but that's okay. The oxygen will slowly just go down over here, so that's nothing I would worry about too much. That's just because of the newly excavated area right now. Do I even want to... You know what, maybe I do want a little bit of a change of plans here. Cancel this battery and cancel the cables here. There we go. And I kind of want them to build a wall back there, just in case. Yeah. Okay, now back to the electricity. There we go. Just build it in a way that most of the cables are hidden. So there we go. Also, you do need to build some mush. Wait, no. Oh, you don't have power yet, so therefore you cannot really do much in terms of that. Alright. Alright. That being said, let's build the ladder up there. So, okay, you've fallen asleep. That's okay, that's not bad. But I still need to remember where I can look up which areas to turn into what. Let's see, stations. The research station, that's something we'll need later. And the cots are also something that will be useful. But for now, star map, priorities, schedules, vitals. Does something send there? Gives one duplicated place to sleep. Room overlay. There I can check it. Alright, so, mess hall, barracks. They are barracks. Sleeping in barracks will improve duplicate morale. Single bed, no industrial machinery, minimum size 12 tiles, maximum size 64 tiles. Okay, 12 tiles minimum size. Bedroom. Sleeping in a bedroom. Single comfy bed, no cost. So, okay. 12 to 64 tiles. Where do we even start that? Where do we even start that? I originally wanted to go about this down here. But right now I'm not sure if that would be the best idea. Therefore, let's cancel this area for now. Let's cancel this little project over there for now. Quite frankly, going by the fact that we are building in this direction right now, I think it might be smarter to just go through this area here for the cottages and stuff like that. You know, one more block down there. And yeah, 3 spaces high, that will be good enough. That will be good enough. And insert a pneumatic door. Just to make it a little more private. Alright, so how deep do we have to go for this room to be an actual room? This would mean it's 3, 6, 9, 12 spaces. But we can make it a little bigger, like have a little bit of luxury. We have an entire rock to ourselves, so might be stingy with space when we have nothing but space in abundance. There we go. So we are starting with 3 duplicates. 3 duplicates is what we're starting with. Therefore, I would say that the amount of duplicates that is going to get rooms. I don't think I will prioritize having an extra room to spare for later on, right away. But just having those guys have rooms will be a nice little treat. Will be a nice little treat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Oh, can I not dig that yet? I think I might not be able to dig through that yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there we go. So they are equally big. They're equally big. It doesn't really affect the duplicates themselves, but it does look nicer if everything works out symmetrically. Roughly symmetrically at least. Okay, that being said, looks like we'll need to actually build up. Looks like we will have to actually build up there. There we go. Yeah. Rip through all of this, and so what can I do with these things? I kind of want to get rid of you for style points, quite frankly. I know it's not the smartest thing to get rid of these kinds of plants, but quite frankly, I am a man that is very big about visuals, therefore symmetry will be more important there. Okay, so no one here is working on the mush stuff yet. The good thing is the ration box still has stuff in there. But I think there's only rations in that box, so maybe I should give them a couple of storage bins. Maybe that is the way to go about this. Okay, so now that we've got all of this set up, well, I don't think we have too much set up here, but we do have a lot of plants. We do have a lot of plants there, so that's something that we've got going for us. So, what did I want to say? Yes. Oh, and a washing bin. You know what? That will be a very important extra thing right next to our outhouse. There we go. Build the washing bin if you would be so kind. Furniture. Yes, and the cot. The cot. You will all be cotted out. There we go. And you know what, while we're at it, dig a little further down so the non-breathable gases can actually go down a little further. There we go. I think that's deep enough. I think that will be deep enough. Oh, nope, cancel it. Kind of messed it up there. And there we go. Okay, so this will give the non-breathable gases a place to go. Let's take a look at the gases in general. Yes, okay, so these cots will be fine. I'm a little worried about this one though. I am a little worried about this one. But one step at a time, one step at a time. So far we are doing alright. Furniture, we can only do that. So the next big thing would probably be the research station. Do I want the research station anywhere around here? I guess I don't really have too much of a dedicated area ready for it yet. Let's build it up there, shall we? I think having it up there won't be the worst thing ever. And wiring. Wiring. I don't think having the wiring running along the ladder really matters, because the ladder area is just for transit anyway. The ladder area will just be for transit anyway. There we go. Okay, so someone start working on that thing, please. We do need a little bit of electricity. Oh, I see now. You fell down there. That will explain a lot of things. Okay, so how much food do we still have? Still looks like we still have a little bit of food left. So I think for now I'm just going to speed them up, because let's be honest, not like we can do much right now other than wait for them to finish. Oh, also, speaking of things that need to be finished, this little area here, this little area over here. Do I need to assign them? Okay, you know what? You are for Bird, you are for Max, and the last one still needs to be built. So if you all want to sleep in comfortable positions tonight, you better hurry it up, my dear fellows. My dear colonists, my dear good civilized people. So, that being said, I don't know, can I graph halted illumination? What does this movie studio do to us? First things first, they're doing the Minions movie and then they're stopping the growth of plants. How could they? Okay, so there is a lot of excess water, but none that we can... What is up with these plants? Are these good plants? Do I have oxygen down there? There's actually oxygen down there, huh? That's surprising. So I guess... Bindable grub fruit, okay? Honestly, grub fruit sounds okay. The problem is we can't get through the granite. We would have to work around the granite, so this is a little bit of a limiting factor for now. I would assume that this will be something unreachable dig, yeah, that this is something that we can't just break through easily. Yeah, colony lacks hard digging. Okay, so that's something we need to work on. That is something we need to work on. Hey, okay, and you can set the direction. Nope, this direction. So whenever someone is going to go past this washing basin. So, all. I will just enable all for these three, so we have a general storage for shit. There we go. So whenever someone moves past this, we will be able to reduce the amount of germs they carry into the rest of the colony. And quite frankly, as you can see, the germs have started to spread a little already. How about the oxygen? Okay, the oxygen is going to fall down there. And quite frankly, if we break through the specific block here, this will make the oxygen level down there a lot more manageable. Yeah, see, breathable gas. That's what I love to see. That's what we love to see. Alright. Going alright so far, but at the very start, everything is always going alright, with oxygen not included. It's later on that you need to worry about. It's a little later on that you need to worry about. Speaking of, I want to check the room overlays. Is there something like a science room that I need to look out for? I don't think there was. Enable spice grinder use. Oh, interesting. Decoration room. Hey, alright, so this one works as a barrack/bedroom. That's pretty good, okay, toilet wash station. I do think we could... Oh! Hey, looks like we're getting a new follower. Choose a blueprint. So, oh, interesting. So you could get stuff that's just something entirely different as well. So you could just decide, okay, I am going to take up a couple of resources instead of a follower. That's also new. Increased construction. Cannot do cooking select arrows. Okay, quite frankly, increased construction sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Also priorities. I do want a couple of priorities straight. You are the one that's good at excavation. So, building, digging. Yeah, you are the one that levels up digging. There we go. How very high priority for you. There we go. You are the one that's good with construction. Therefore, you are going to get the construction skill. Even though I'll have to find out what the construction skill is first. Or rather, where the construction skill is. I can't seem to find it right now. Attacking, life support, toggling, doctoring, rocketry, tidying, cooking, decorating. I'm pretty sure there was a construction skill though, wasn't there? Or maybe I'm misremembering something. Hard to say, hard to say. Okay, you know what? We are going to slow it down a little. We're just going to go down to double speed. Oh. Why do we have these purple things? Building priority for Max. Do you have a skill that affects that? Max, where are you? You know what? Let's pause real quick. Max, I need to look at your skills. What kind of skills did you have? Construction 9. Bio. Unpracticed artist, greasy monthly. Likes to draw down a wench in a good way. The machinery. Okay, okay. So if I look at the priorities again. Building. Oh, I guess that will be construction. I see now. So I think the purple skills here, the slightly purple skills, are skills that are where they are better, right? I would assume so. Because tide. Or is purple bad? Athletics, construction, and strength. You do have an increase in priority here. You know what? You can just keep on going while I do this. You can just keep on going, little lad. Excavation skill. Yeah, that's just digging. I'm pretty sure that's just digging. The question is supplying. I'm not one. What's going on there? Don't know what's going on there, but don't care either. There we go. Alright, so this is looking we're coming along nicely. This is coming along quite well. Amari, you get a cot. And we do need another cot then. We do need one more cot. I think we can just build it over here. That should be fine. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yeah, more than enough space for the next cot. We'll have more than enough space for one more cot over here. There we go. And then dig out the rest of this area. Also plop down a door. And one last resting place. Where is the furniture? There we go, the cot. There we go. Alright, so everyone will have a resting room and all of those resting spaces will be supplied with oxygen pretty soon as the oxygen levels help calibrate themselves out. There we go, there we go. Okay, that being said, I kind of want to have a second pitcher plumber down there. Let's do it over here, shall we? Yeah, let's do it over here. And also that one extra level over here and dig up. There we go. Oh, you know what? You don't have to go that far up. Just high enough for us to actually reach. There we go. Nope. And so, okay, so this plant will be reachable afterward, and you get a cot as well. Okay, finally everyone has a cot. Next thing on the agenda, we do need a little bit of poor mush bar production. Oh, you can just... Okay, for now, let's just toggle on forever. Let's just toggle on forever. So someone is going to do that. The generator is idle, but that's alright. The research station. What are we going to research first? I mean, looks like we'll have to start, well, or rather we should probably start with basic farming. That sounds like one of those core traits that you should definitely go for. Other than that, a water cooler proves a gathering place and improves morale. Interesting. Medicine, liquids, okay, these are problems for later on, so yeah. I think first things first, let's just start with the basic farming. Let's just start by researching basic farming. Okay, oh, and it is a little soggy over there. It's a little soggy over there, but that's alright, that's alright. We can and we will get through this together, because you just need to clear out this area over here. You know what, you don't even need to clear out that much, but that should allow the water to just subside and get out of here. Yes, 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 I know you don't like wet feet, but that's alright, that's alright. I promise you it will be alright. I can promise you not too much, but that thing that I can promise you. Okay, looks like we are finally getting oxygen everywhere. Yes, yes, yes. The oxygen levels are not great, I will be completely honest with you. But it could be worse. So enable help to harvest. So people are just going to harvest this one. And enable auto harvest, yes. Anything else that needs auto harvest enabled? Not yet, at least. Good, good, good. We're going along so quite nicely so far, I would say. Okay, so we do have more than enough water for now. We do have more than enough water. A little bit of a gathering hole for the food would be nice, maybe, but I don't think we can do that yet. And what else could we do? What else could we do in the meantime, other than just wait for our little duplicants to do shit? Oh, what the hell are those things? Oh. Okay, people are going to the toilet, people are going to sleep. Still have a little work left to do. They still have a little bit of work left to do. Let's slow down time a little more again. And think. Let's think, shall we? What? An oxygen diffuser. The oxygen diffuser will definitely come in handy around here, because this is kind of the central hub of the area, and the sooner we start producing oxygen, the better. I don't know what that thing does. Speeds up the conversion of polluted dirt into polluted oxygen. Interesting. So let's just put down this machine over here and connect it to our network of electricity. There we go. So plumbing is fine as it is. The next thing I kind of want to use, or rather build, yes, we did kind of want to make an actual washing room, didn't we? Yeah. Okay, if we want to go for an actual washing room, then we do need a little bit of an entrance over here, shall we? Okay. There we go, there we go. You know what? Make it a little bigger. Make it a little bigger, just in case. 46 tiles. 46 tiles can be quite a lot. There we go. There we go. Alright, so let's see if this will be enough. Let's see if this will do the trick. And build a ladder up there. Build a little bit of a ladder up there. Where are all my duplicates? Down there. Okay, you seem quite happy about things. You seem, well, maybe not so much happy, as rather content, I would say. Also, let's dig one more space down there just so that we can finally get rid of the damn water. The water physics in this game are a little interesting, to say the least. Ah. That's the good shit. That's the good shit. Okay. cancel this one because, quite frankly, I don't think we need it. And let's see. I mean, they have not finished yet, but I'm really looking forward to see if this is going to be considered a washing room or if I need something a little more modern for that. So you're doing research, you're just doing all the things, you're just doing all the nice things. What about you? Awaiting delivery, algae. Alright. Okay, I mean, algae is not all that important right now. I think we should just cancel this thing for now, otherwise it's just going to be an eyesore for the time being. Yeah. Are we going to sweep up, mop the liquid spills? Yeah, let's mop this entire area here, just so you're not all getting cold feet every single time you go down there, pun intended. And yeah, this is going well so far. This is going alright so far. So let's make a little bit of a check. First things first, the oxygen overlay. You are producing oxygen. Should have maybe built all of this closer to the starting hub, but I wanted to go over here for reason unbeknownst even to me. Therefore, this is where we are, this is where we will be, this is what we do. There is a little more food supply over there with the Bristol Blossom and stuff like that. So maybe I want to go over there. I mean, considering that we have already started building in that direction, we might as well keep going, I guess. Don't see a reason not to, if I'm completely honest. So just have a little bit of a dig in that direction. Build across the pond, and there we go, there we go. So all the water spill is finally taken care of, and we can move on with our lives. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that magnificent? Magnanimous, one might say. Okay, there we go. Build the ladder, build the ladder. Okay. So, anything else we need to take care of around here? Oh, okay, let's see. Ah, okay, so this is actually a washroom. That's nice, that's nice. That will help with morale. That will help with morale. Okay, I mean, I don't like that you have to run so far to get all the way over there. But it's alright, it's alright. Can I or can I not? The nutrition bars, they are already done. Yeah, quite frankly, for now, we are just going to stop the forever production, because, quite frankly, we do have enough food for now. I would rather just use up all the old food. Hey! Research complete! Nice, nice, nice. So, now that this level of research is completed, what are we going to research next? More meal preparation might not be the worst idea ever. Consumes algae to produce oxygen and remove some carbon dioxide. Yes, not bad, not bad. But I think I want to go for meal preparation. I don't know what the egg cracker is kind of new, but yeah. We're just going to go through meal preparation for now. So, let's think. Where do I want to have my meal room? Do I want it to be just here? I mean, I guess I don't see a reason for it to be not be just here. A plantation would also be an option. And we can put the algae terrarium up somewhere. The algae terrarium would probably be best to be put down there. Okay, I see now that we might have made a slight miscalculation over there when it comes to how the water will work out for us. So, what are we going to do down there? I mean, the algae terrarium we can just put down there. Why are we going to put it just down there? Well, it will help us to filter the carbon dioxide out of the air, and carbon dioxide is heavier than oxygen, so it is going to slowly sink down there. It's pretty good, it's a pretty good strategy. So, the oxygen levels are all around doing well, I would say. So, food, the planter box, and the ration box. And the compost reduces polluted dirt and uncompostables down into dirt. Ooh, and someone needs to clean that, apparently. What do they? Out of order. Assigned to public. Requires emptying. Do I need to do something there, or is that something I don't need to care about for now? Oh, where are you going? Ooh, you don't have oxygen in your room. Yeah, you definitely do need the carbon dioxide removal. But this is not the best sleeping quarters you could have had right now. I'm very sorry about that, very sorry about that. It will be better tomorrow, it will be better tomorrow. You don't have to sleep in an oxygen low, in an environment with very little oxygen for much long, I can promise you that. Enable the auto harvest for these two plants. Made a mess. Okay, who made a mess? Someone, somewhere, made a mess. Okay, so what are we going to do? I wanted to do something to produce dirt, to reduce dirt. The compost. Is this polluted dirt? Are we getting polluted dirt out of the outhouse? Yeah, oh, I see the mess. I see the mess. Alright, you know what? There we go. Clean that up. Would you be so kind? Would you be so kind to clean that up? Because I don't want to dig down to the next water supply before this is cleaned up. What are we going to do with the next water supply, by the way? Hard to say, hard to say. First things first, I still want to build the compost. Just have that one. We could just build it back here. I think that would probably be one of the smarter positions. Yes, yes, yes. At least I think that will work. If we just get rid of these two. How can I destroy them? Deconstruct. Ah, it's deconstruction. Get rid of those two, put the door down instead, and then have them take care of this stuff. There we go. There we go. I think at least that's how it works. Oh, what do you have? Duplicate skills. Oh, okay, this is entirely news to me. That is very new to me. Okay, so right now... we could turn you into the predestinated chef. You know what? You know what? You can be our chef, you know? Do you have a hood? A hat? There we go. Select hat, there we go. Alright, so that being said, you are going to be the chef from here on out. Okay, and purple is good then. Purple is good then. Good to know. Now we know for sure that purple is the color we are actually looking out for. So. Oh, I see now. There is a way bigger mess as well. Get rid of that, because that is quite disgusting. Oh shit, and we polluted the water down there. And the water down there is now polluted. Okay, so since that is the way how it is, I am going to... What am I going to do with this? I mean, for the most part, we can isolate that spill. Try and contain it in a sense. Too much liquid down there. Yes, yes, I know. But, have you considered if we are building a singular... You know what? Build it once further over there. Build it one space further over there, perhaps. No, don't build two. Don't build two. There we go. So, looks like we are going to get a new member of our colony. So, choose a blueprint, shall we? Increased strength requires light to sleep. Gains morning, decreased housebandery. Interesting. I mean, decreased machinery and decreased husbandry, but you're good with plant. We don't have something in regards to plant yet, but... Oh, there we go. But I think you will be good later on. So, and in terms of priorities, you are the one that has a lot of negative skills there. So, machinery, for example, you don't want to operate shit. And farming, ranching is the thing you also don't want to do, quite frankly. I will assume machinery. Yeah, this is the machinery. Skill -3. There we go. You don't want to do these things. You don't want to do these things. There we go. Alright, so they are doing well so far. Oh, looks like we need a couple more level ups and a couple more jobs for them to do, because it seems like they are running out of work. Don't you worry, don't you worry. There is always more work to do in the colony. So, with that being said, what are you going to work on? I don't think it would be in my best interest to dig even further down, that's for sure. That being said, we do need a new room for a new member of the colony. Where are we going to put that room? We could put it over here. I know it's a little far out compared to all the other ones, but I mean, I don't see why not. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Wait, that's not granite, right? You can excavate this entire area, I think. So, and you know what? You can go again. You can go again. Build a pneumatic door over here. And build... What's the last thing I needed? Ooh, the mess tables are ready and available now. Oh, right. Science station is done. What are we going to research next? Okay, now that meal preparation is kind of done. What would be the next big thing we need to invest in? I mean, interior decor is a nice little moral boost, so I think... Wait, oh, I think I deselected it again. Pretty sure I deselected it again, yeah. There you go, there you go. So where are the tables? Where are... There we go, planter boxes. That would be one way to go about this. I should assume that it would be good to get invested into that stuff earlier rather than later. Is there something like a lunchroom perhaps? Mess hall. Mess table, no industrial machinery. Okay. I mean, I would want it to be close to production. Could just make it somewhere around here. You know what? We are just going to make it somewhere around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these tables. Yes. Mess hall. Yeah, you just need a mess table, nothing else, basically. Alright. We can provide you with a mess table and nothing else. But I think if we are going to do this, then we might as well make it look nice. There we go. This will make it a lot easier to just add art and stuff like that later on. Why would we want to add art and shit? Well, quite easy. Because art keeps up moral in general. There we go. So. I think you should be able to go there, even if we're building it like this, right? If not, then I'm truly sorry. Okay, so how does it look in terms of cleanliness? It's not too bad. There's a couple of germs around. Could be better, could be worse. The contamination of the water, that's pretty bad. The contamination of the water is pretty bad. There's no other way of putting this. Okay, so that being said, we do want the farming area. Where do we want to have the farming area? I think I'm thinking about down here, don't you? Just dig out this entire giant area here. And have a little fun with it. Have a little fun with it. Dig down there with the ladder. Oh, no, don't do it like this. Don't do it like this. We don't need the ladder over here. We don't need a ladder over there. Yeah. You see, this is coming together. This will come together nicely. Alright, so, in terms of the food, we do have the planter box. Grow a plant from a seed. Farm tile. Can be used as a floor tile and rotated before construction. What's better here? Grows one plant from a seed, also grows one plant from a seed. I honestly don't know the difference between these two things. Like, seriously, I don't. Can be used as a floor tile and rotated, and effects enables plant domestication. Duplicates can deliver fertilizer and liquids to farm tiles, accelerating plant growth. Overheat temperatures, low heating. I don't. Oh wait, I was kind of looking at just one thing. Okay. Enables plant domestication. Decor -10. Okay. Quite frankly, both of these look like they will do roughly the same thing, so I think we might as well just go for it. Oh. Entombed. Oh god, who is entombed? Pause. Someone got entombed. Ah, yes, I see now. Under these circumstances, please dig that thing up. Will you? That's one of those things you need to react in time. Stop building more shit, just get rid of the debris first, alright? I know I didn't prioritize specifically, but it feels like one of those things that you should not have to prioritize. There we go. Also sweep that, would you be so kind? Ah, alright, so there's a lot of debris lying around. Quite frankly, I do need them to sweep it all up. Ooh, and the electric grill. Yeah, this will be the cooking station around here somewhere. We'll just make a cooking station here. And get you attached to the network. There we go. So. And with all these electric outlets, or rather all these things consuming electricity, I think it's about time we construct this next secondary battery as well. Okay, no research selected, and just because we do not have something to research right now. So. Employment. Crafting station, interesting. Internal combustion, power regulation. Ranching and agriculture. Ooh, there's a refrigerator over there. Quite frankly, the refrigerator... Oh, and we need an advanced science station though for that one. Okay, I see how it is. Where do I get the advanced science station? Because we should probably need that pretty soon. Advanced science station? Advanced science station, are you somewhere around here? Ooh, I know that I always had a lot of fun with the plumbing. Power regulation, internal combustion, advanced combustion. Can I look for something? Science station. Nope, it all is blacked out for now. If I just do science. Material science research. Oh. What do we have here? Employment, advanced research, supercomputer. Conducts advanced research. Ah, there we go. So we do kind of need the supercomputer, I think. So let's have these two be our next research goals. There we go. So I think you're just going to go about this, right? So how's the oxygen overall right now? Not great. We are kind of using it up at an alarming rate, one might almost say. That being said, I do want another oxygen dispersal unit over there. And I would like to have an algae terrarium. Somewhere down there, I would say. So, yeah, let's dig out these two. Do I even need to dig them out? I think you can just go 2 spaces down and plop another algae terrarium down there. Yeah, it doesn't need to be fancy or anything. It just needs to help us with the oxygen regulation. This game ain't called Oxygen for Not Included for no reason, I can tell you that much for a fact. So, and this will be quite far over there. But this will attach us to the network. And being attached to the network seems to be quite important right now. Alright, so we do need another general sweep of all the items as well, don't we? Move debris to storage. Yes, yes, yes. All this debris over there. All this debris over there. All the debris in general. I don't really want to send you down to pick up everything that's down there. Although I do want you to get rid of that bill of polluted liquid. Okay. So far so good, I would say. So far so good. And just in case, so we don't have another spillage, if you know what I'm saying, we are going to construct a secondary outhouse over there. This still counts, right? Yeah, this still counts. Good, 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 good. And just for visual sake, let's dig up all... Wait, no, not that specific one. That specific one is still supporting plant life. Okay, so you do have a lot to do, don't you, my friends? Yeah, I think for now I'm just going to allow you to work. There is lots of stuff left for you to do. Oh! Ooh, duplicate skills. Okay, so who still has skill points? Most of you, in fact. Okay. Improved construction. I mean, you might as well. You might as well, if you like it. Why not? There we go. You are going to be a little constructor, aren't you? Amari, what do you have? Do you have anything you like? You like to carry stuff around, apparently. Alright. Is there a head for carrying stuff around? Apparently there is. I don't know why there is one, but apparently there is. Okay, you are interested in rocket piloting, but quite frankly, that's something we are not really capable of doing yet. Okay, so what else do you have? You're athletic. Since you're athletic, hard digging might be something that's up your alley. And last but not least, Joshua. I know we're not quite there when it comes to advanced research, but we are getting there, and he is kind of our science guy already. So why not? Why not? Why not go for that? So you are the digging guy. You are the digging guy now, aren't you? No, wait. Who is the digging guy? Are you the digging guy? No, but you are the digging guy. So you have a little bit of a priority. With a little more priority there. We don't really have someone with priorities in terms of ranching and stuff like that. I guess I can give you two a little extra priority there. You know what? I might as well. Does someone have negative skills? If someone has a negative skill somewhere there, for example, -3, that's a job you really don't want to do. Machinery, that's good. Looking at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff. To give you a rough assessment of the situation. You know what? 2 points. 2 points are better than no points. 1 point, 1 point is too close to no point for us to actually think about that as an actual skill. But 2 points you get to have at least a little bit of a priority. -3. No damn, you are not gonna do that one anytime soon. Tell you that much for a fact. And you only get a 1-star priority, quite frankly. I can't really justify having you have any more priority than that. I'm just going to go through all of these right now, just so we don't have to go through all of these later on again. There we go. There we go. Alright, so now everyone is kind of prioritized up and ready to go. You are going to be our main researcher here. You are going to be our big lad for the job. Alright, so are people buying? Are people building shit? Yes, okay, the oxygen level. Over here it's alright. Over there it still needs some work, but we are building this. We are building this. Okay, so now. Now the research level should be, well, the oxygen should be a lot better pretty soon. That being said, what's up with this farm tile? What are we going to plant there? A mealwood seed. Let's just plant one and then we'll see what the other ones are going to need. Like, because I know plants can be tricky in this game. I'm pretty sure I remember that plants were able to be quite tricky occasionally. Nice. Okay, so the algae terrarium is going to do its job down there. That's nice, that's nice. Looks like we did have a little bit of a collapse there. Just a little bit of a collapse. Oh, wrong one. So, okay. Food. I do seem to have new food options. The ration box and the egg cracker. Nah, I don't care about either. A water cooler. I mean, the water cooler kind of makes sense for me personally up there. And, oh, okay, so you got auto-assigned. That's good, that's good. The second one didn't, apparently. So let's just give you another reason here. There we go. So this will kind of be the hangout room in general. Do I really want that plant to stick around there? For now, it's alright. For now, it's alright. It's definitely not perfect, but for now, it's alright. So, are you going to plant these seeds? Are you going to plant the fields of the next generation? Yes, you are. All these things are gonna be mealwood seeds for now, because, quite frankly, you should keep every single room dedicated. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't plant a single one there, did I? God dang it. I am stupid. So, plant another one. Plant another one. This will just be a little bit of a mealwood plantage. Plantage? Bleh. So we do have 2 more seeds. 1 more seed. And there we go. Alright. So, are you going to take care of the debris? Hopefully. Base. Ooh, what's a mini pod? A portable bioprinter that produces new duplicates or care packages containing resources. Only 1 printing pod or minitud is permitted per planetoid. Alright, so that's for when we actually reach other planets. Oh, and we don't have research anymore. Have you found the supercomputer yet? Provides... Wait. That one... Oh, it's grayed out because of this. Gotcha. Okay, so we can actually build the supercomputer. So, let's just research power regulation in the meantime. And then get these 2 things on the road. And I am going to give you 1 more research target in form of liquids there. So, with that being said and done, with all these things being said and done, we should have rocketry. Huh, interesting. And a supercomputer around here. So, skill scrubber. Interesting. I don't think I need that right now. There we go. Supercomputer, here we go. So, other than the supercomputer, crafting station. Produces items and equipment for duplicate use. I mean, I think we can just put it over here. I don't quite know if it fits the theme, but the science room doesn't really need anything anymore. Like, it's not even gonna be a science room, there is no really thing such as a science room. Also, so can you guys finally clean up all that debris that's lying around everywhere? All of it, please, I beg of you. So, are these plants doing good? Does seem like they don't need anything special anymore, so that's good, that's something, that's wonderful. I should probably take a closer look though. Air pressure, oxygen, polluted oxygen. Doesn't look like you need anything very important. So I think I'm just going to change things up a little bit later on. Oh. You don't have power. Have I never connected you to the network? Or is it because we are just out of energy? Might just be because we're out of energy. Under those circumstances, the question now becoming, is it a case of us not producing enough energy anymore? That might be the case. Because there's a lot of things right now that want energy. So, do we want another manual generator? We might actually want another manual generator. If we want another manual generator, we need to connect it to the network as well. That being said, all this electricity, but we don't really have a good spot to actually store it. Oh, colony summary, what does this do? Bed and bath, huh. Okay. So much for that. So, you know what? Production of electricity might not be the biggest problem right now. Might actually just be energy storage. If energy storage is the big issue, where am I going to store even more energy? We could just put down a couple of more blocks of batteries up here somewhere. But is that going to be the best use of our time? Oh, is all the research done already in that direction? Nope, not yet. Are we doing something here? Okay, looks like he is actually working on it. Alright, works for me. So yeah, but these batteries are getting drained quite fast. Okay. So I think the batteries are the bigger problem here. Okay. If we think the batteries are the bigger problem, we simply need more batteries, right? Yeah, right. Where are we going to put those more batteries? For now, let's just put 2 more batteries up here. Yes. 2 slight little batteries up there. For our duplicants to use. Okay. And I think we should have someone... can you produce these forever? For now, let's just have both of these on forever production. Can I? I mean, I guess I shouldn't have 2 things on production forever, should I now? I don't know if I can prioritize one of them over the other. But considering, can I do the lice loaf? Do I have all the ingredients for life loaves? No, I don't. But I have all the ingredients for the other thing. So let's cancel this one and just make more mush bars. Just make more mush bars and fried mush. There we go. So, that's basically something you need to do indefinitely now. Can one of you do that? Why is not the chef working on it? Are you not the chef? Waiting for materials. Insufficient resources. Mush bars. Yes, that's bad. Okay, and that is probably good, I guess. What the fuck? Oxyfern seed. Seed of an oxyfern plant. Interesting. Construction speed, increased creativity, decor morale bonus. But cannot do cooking errands. I mean, it's not really much of a downside right now. And excavation we really need. So, welcome aboard, Barney. Welcome aboard. Okay, that being said, we do need more rooms for our employees then. Well, employees. Can we call them employees? I don't know. Where are we going to put you then? Well, we're going to set you up. Somewhere around here, perhaps. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. There we go. This will be the next room. Can I build here? Yes, okay. Okay, it's coming together. It's coming together nicely here. So there we go. We want it like this. Then we want to raise the ladder and we want to excavate this entire area yet again. Once again, full excavation mode. There we go. Put in another pneumatic door and put in another bed. No. Where are my beds? There are my beds. There we go. Right now, I mean, usually I like to just block things. And by blocking things, I mean sort things a little more. But we're just building wherever we please and need to, in a way. I know. You woke up with a sore back and you're cranky because of that. But don't you worry, don't you worry. We will get this done sooner or later. Okay, can someone finally sweep up all that stuff? Or do we even... Okay, looks like we do need more storage units. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do need a lot more storage units right now. And... problem with that being... There we go. Dig it all up, dig it all out. Oh, isn't that cute? Oh my god, the little thing up on top there. I think I never noticed that one. What's the crafting station all about? No fabrications queued. No discovered recipes. Alright, so this thing basically doesn't do anything. For now, for now. You know what? Everybody gets a house plant. Everybody gets a house plant. To prove you're all individuals, you will all get a house plant at the exact same spot in your room. There we go. Anything else? I think we need a couple more mess tables over there. There we go, there we go. You do those, you do those. Anything else? Lamps. Provides light when power decreases duplicate word speed within the light radius. So you are lighting most of them, and yeah, let's just do it like this. Let's just light that room because it will help them be less depressed about things. There we go. There we go. Connect them like this. There we go. I think that counts as being hidden for the cables. Hey, and we have our first bot for the day. It's been a while since we had a buy bot, didn't we? Been a while. So there we go. Goodbye, goodbye. And back to the game. Oh, looks like we found the next research. Well, or rather the next research result. What are we going to research now? Ranching. Maybe. I think the ranching update was something that I still played, but didn't play too much of. So it will be quite interesting to say the least. Oh, invalid construction. Oh, building entombed. Which building? Ah, yes, I see. I see what's happening here. See, that's one of the reasons why I like to get rid of these things early on, just so we don't have to deal with problems like this later. Also, all of you will be allowed to take on everything, basically. Because, I don't know. There's probably a good reason to sort them out, but I just have a big block of them here in the middle to take care of materials. Okay. Do I have more seed by now? I do have one more mealwood seed, so that's something. I don't think you had a height requirement, had you? Doesn't look like it. I don't know, it doesn't look like I need to do anything else here. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. Okay, so we are building light up there, which will be nice. We are building a station up there, which will be nice. Is there anything else we really need to take care of for now? I mean, we could start working on an excavation for a place for the ranch. That doesn't sound like the worst idea. Then again, I don't exactly know how a ranch is supposed to look like. Greenhouse. Okay, farm station. What's a farm station? Farm station produces micronutrient fertilizer to increase the plant growth rate. You know what? Greenhouse sounds good for me. How do I do this though? Okay, let's rethink this. Let's rethink this for a moment. First things first, we do need to close this area off. That's for sure. Secondly, I do think I should put it up there somewhere. And you know what? I do not like wasting resources like that, but I think that's the right way to go about things. Just have that thing at the start here. So, how is the oxygen, by the way? Looking pretty decent, I would say. Looking pretty decent all around. Filtering it out of the air there. Yes, that's the way to go. So, okay, we are getting rid of these things. We are getting rid of these things. And we are going to plop down the farm station right here. Does the farm station require power? No, doesn't look like it. Good. And that being said, let us close this area off. Yes, like that, like that. I think I'll have to replace these two spots then. And I'm pretty sure at least that's what I have to do. We're just going to see. We're just going to see if it will work out. What am I going to make with this area now? Honestly, considering how narrow it is, this might actually be a good spot to store the electricity. That we're just going to use this area for batteries from here on out. Yeah, you know what? I think that's the idea. That's the general idea here. Get me another pneumatic door. And then move the batteries over there. I mean, I don't really want radiation lamp. Emits radiation when power that can be collected by red bolt generation. Alright. That's something I have no idea about. We also haven't done anything with this telescope yet. Do I want to do anything with this telescope is the question. Quite frankly, I don't know. I haven't done anything with the telescope so far. But considering that most of you are working in this area, might as well try. So, plumbing! Plumbing is an option. Plumbing is an option. Oh, looks like someone can get a level up again. Amari! Amari! What would you like to do? Improves carrying, you know what? Why not? If you like to carry stuff so much, you might as well. Advanced research. I don't really need a new researcher. What are you good at? You're pretty average in most scenarios. I mean, you want to be even better at carrying, maybe? Yeah, you're just a very average run-of-the-mill gal there, aren't you? That will make it a little hard to assign you anything specific. Considering that... Wait. I don't know what I just did, but I think I did something. So, is this local colony lacks crop tending? What does crop tending mean? What does the crop tending skill require to operate? Interesting. So there is a skill I need to get before I can make this work. But it does count as a greenhouse. So we do have a greenhouse now. Hey! And it looks like the meal lights are harvestable. Nicer. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So we are actually producing food yet. Well, yet already. Also, can you deconstruct these two, please? And just replace them with something new. Also, we are going to go about doing even more mealwood seeds. Even more mealwood seeds. There we go, there we go. And base down the tails over there and over there. Alright, alright. We do have a little bit of a farming area yet. Have you researched? Yeah, you already researched the next thing. You have already researched ranching. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. Let's go for power regulation next. Let's go for power regulation yet. Can't have you run those wheels forever. And I do want the better batteries, if I'm completely honest with you. So, the ranching, the ranching. What do we need for an actual ranch? A stable, a grooming station, and a pretty big area. Alright, so let's go for the ranch up here somewhere. What's a grooming station? It sounds like something that's illegal. There we go. Allows the assigned rancher to care for critters. Okay. So let's put this one over there. And a pneumatic door. And just turn this into an area, shall we? Is that too big? Is that too narrow? Hard to say sometimes. Yeah, I think we are just going to go about it like this. That should be big enough. That should be big enough. Do I need anything else for that area? I mean, I would assume Schloss designed rancher to shear. Okay, you know what? Let's put that back here. Anything else that we might need for this? Furniture. A park sign. Classifies an area as a park or nature. Default schedule work. Invalid construction location. Okay. I think... Okay, let's wait for this lamp. Let's wait with the lamp. Which area would I even want to brighten up? I guess we could pull... Okay, you know what? Let's cancel this thing. Oh, that would have been an invalid location anyway. Gotcha. Okay, that being said, I do kind of want the lamp there. Because that will make things a lot more efficient around here, I think. Okay. And with the lamp being in place, I do want to deconstruct something. X, there we go. That one piece of copper wiring. Just because I don't want it sticking out like that. There we go. So, and now we can talk about... What's it called again? The telescope. Must be built in an unoccupied space. How is this not an unoccupied space? Is it because there's still stuff up there? Oh, it might be because of the plant. You know what? You know what? Time to uproot you. Time to uproot you. You have been here long enough, my planty friend. But no more. No more, we say. I think I will want to turn this into the next layer, by the way. Also, why is nobody building this thing down here? Anyone want to inform me why no one is working on the lower levels? No? Yes? Maybe? So, let's have a look. Ah, yes. Okay, so this counts as stable. Interesting. The natural walls would count as well. The natural walls would count as well. Very interesting. Okay, so, I mean, this will be probably another farming area for something else. What else can, will, or do we want to do? We do kind of need a sick bay. A massage, a hospital. Medical equipment, toilet, mess table. Those are the things we need in a sick bay. And where would we want the sick bay to be? Let's go up there maybe, shall we? Somewhere around here, I feel, would be a good idea. Even though I don't quite yet know where I want it to be. Oh, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. So, oh, and just level with me there. Just you level with me there. There's a giant excavation up there. It might seem a little inefficient that we are going to just send one of our beloved duplicants over this giant area every time she wants to reach her room. But that's just how life is sometimes. That's just how life sometimes is. Ooh, and we're getting a new duplicant. So, whom do we have here? Decor morale, decorating errands. Starts with tier 1 skill, hard digging. Ooh. Early bird, gains morning attribute bonus, immune to food poison, plant murderer. Decrease calories. Ooh. I don't really like these abilities. You seem to be the most efficient one for now. Also plant prior seed in your room. That's a little trade-off. I might be a little mean to you in terms of the plants you're getting in your room and stuff like that. Also, can we finally excavate this area? Is this something that a hard digger can do? We'll have to find out. We will have to find out. Oh, and we need more research. We need a little more research. Okay, internal combustion. There we go. That being said, we do want the better power storage. The jumbo batteries. That's literally what this is all about over here. I do want... This is a little bit of a weird plan here, but I kind of want them to just block this entire area here off, if at all possible. Because I do worry a little about the water maybe leaking in at some point. I don't know if this is the smartest way to go about things, but I definitely don't want water on my jumbo batteries, I can tell you that much for a fact. So, there we go. And that being said... all of you will be connected to the network. Okay, so we are slowly going to get rid of the regular batteries from here on out. And maybe I'm going to turn this area over here just to another room. That might happen. Okay, you can actually get through that. So we are getting one more room here for sure. That's good. Oh, that might be a little too far. That might be a little too far, my friend. Okay, so that being said, where is the furniture? Where is the furniture? Nice little cot over there, and you know me. Everybody gets one house plant. The park. The park is still an interesting concept to me. Park sign, 2 wild plants and no industrial machineries. Okay. 2 wild plants. I mean... this area over here has a lot of oxygen, so maybe it's time for a park. Maybe it is actually time for a park. Just dig out a straight up tunnel over here. Something along those lines. And then put a door down here, yes. And stations... nope, wait, wasn't it a station? Was it furniture? And a park sign, yes. Have it a little bit away from... yeah, there, put it just there. We are just going to create ourselves a little bit of a park over here. I know. Just gotta build towards the air. You just gotta build yourself towards the air. We'll see, it will all be better as soon as you've reached air. Okay, can I assign a rancher yet? Commonly elect critter ranching 1. Okay. So I would assume... I do have to take a look at the skill trees of these guys. You know what? Let's build a skill scrubber, shall we? Skill scrubber seems like it's something I should probably buy. Sooner rather than later. Also, okay, the light here is nice. That being said, I do want these little things here out of the way, just so the light can spread a little further. Waiting for materials. Oh, that's just for the mush bars. Just for the mush bars, alright. I don't know what the park's gonna do for us. I would assume it's just for recreational stuff and that. Let's see. Park. While passing through the natural spaces throughout the day will raise the morale of duplicate. Okay, so I guess we're turning this into a park and just build in that direction. Ooh, what do we have there? Okay, I see something interesting. Natural park sign for wild plants. No industrial machineries. Interesting. Oh! And we have a follow. Okay, you have a long name. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second to see it in its entirety. Mycensian Quaternasius. Thanks for the follow. Hello there. How you doing? How you doing on that fine name? I literally had to zoom out my naming thing a little just so I can read your name in its entirety. Is there a story? Mycensian Quaternasius. Yes, alright, so is there a story behind that name? That sounds like the kind of name that there has a story behind it. If you want to talk to me about it. It's an interesting one, that's for sure. So, this will be our natural reserve. I think this plant will... Is this a plant or is it a fruit? Oh, it is both. It is a plant and a fruit. Alright, fair enough. Oh, and we might have crushed this little... Okay, you know what? Block it off. Just block it off. How is the air? How is the air down there? You're so close to oxygen, my friend. So close. Do we have any more seeds we can give to them? Not yet, apparently. Not yet, apparently. But. There is a but. There is a big but. And that big but involves more research. Medical equipment. Ooh. Hand sanitizers. You know what? That is something we should definitely work towards. If COVID taught us anything, it's that hand sanitizers are quite important. Okay, so I do have 1 extra mess table for someone that just shows up. Ui, my nose is itching. If we get a new duplicant. Does everyone have a bed? I don't think everyone has a bed yet. At least I don't feel like everyone has a bed. Is anyone sleeping on the floor somewhere? No, it looks like we actually have rooms for everyone. Alright. Okay, you know what? I'm not complaining about rooms for everyone. That being said, I still wanted to build a hospital. So we do need medical equipment, a toilet, and a mess table. Wait, no, a massage table. No, wait, that's the massage clinic. God damn it. Medical equipment, toilet, mess table. Medical equipment. There is. I had a dream about it. I was this magical wizard in my dream. Mycensius means a mixture of mine and magic. So it's like something that is expressed magically, which is also yours only, kind of like your soul. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Interesting story. Thanks for sharing. I mean, it's always interesting where everyone's name online comes from. That's something that always fascinates me. What's the reason for someone to choose their name online? Because most of the time there is a reason. I gave you 2 toilets so both of them wouldn't be clogged up at the same time. How did you manage to get both of them clogged up at the same time? Like, Jesus, people. Alright, at least you are composting it real fast. There we go. Okay, so what do we need here? Do we need something? We need a lot of things, I feel like. Did we... Ah, yes, I remember now. We wanted a skill scrubber. Let's build that one down here and get it onto the network. There we go, there we go. Quaternasius is derived from questions that are raised from the magical soul, which propagates itself by its ambition, curiosity, and those magical emotions that fuel itself. Alright. Also, I really like how you are so interactive with your viewers. That really warms my heart. Oh, thank you. I'm honestly glad that you like it. I don't know, that's one of the best things about small-time streamers, in my opinion. That you can actually just have a chat with them, because once someone has a couple hundred viewers, of course you will not be able to have a decent conversation with them anymore. And I wouldn't blame anyone for that. Don't get me wrong, I'm not blaming anyone, because it's understandable. At some point the chat will just move too fast for you to actually notice everything that's going on in it. And even if you're paying a lot of attention to chat, you don't want your stream to turn into just chatting. I mean, maybe you do want your stream to turn into just chatting, because let's be honest, there is a market for just chatting streams as well. I think a lot of the bigger streamers do stuff like that anyway, just so they get a little chance to actually follow their chat through. But with a small time streamer like myself, you can literally just sit down like you would be next on the couch to me and just talk to me about life, the world, the game, whatever comes up. And I think that that's something charming. That's a huge advantage streaming has over YouTube, in my opinion. So yeah, thank you. If you want to chat, always feel free to. You're always welcome to our chat here. So, how's the oxygen, by the way? Not great, but not the worst, I guess. It could be better, it could be worse. I kind of want to plop down another thing. Another algae terrarium down here maybe, because I feel like one alone will probably not be capable of keeping up with the amount of carbon dioxide we are producing at this point. At least it doesn't feel like it. Also, could you guys clean up behind you? I'm only asking you to move your debris into the dedicated storage units. Is this so much to ask for? Apparently it is. Apparently it is. So much debris. So much debris. Okay, come on guys, come on guys. Collect it all, collect it all. Yes, that is something that I have always been conflicted about, because I understand that I can talk to everyone, but there's still this desire inside here to interact with them, play games with them, have fun, especially if they feel like your friends. Yeah, definitely. I think personally, that's one of the reasons why I mostly watch streamers that do have a couple of dozens to a couple of hundred viewers at most. Once someone goes to the thousands of viewers, it doesn't really make a difference anymore if you watch them live or if you watch the VOD. In my honest-to-God opinion. There are exceptions, of course, like DuckDuck, for example. I don't know if you know the streamer DuckDuck, but DuckDuck does a lot in terms of interactivity with his streams, and that's pretty great, that's pretty fun. If you haven't seen DuckDuck ever, I really recommend checking him out. DuckDuck is a very interesting conundrum, one might say. I think, yeah, let's build in here. Let's build something around here and open up this area, because DuckDuck does stuff with his Twitch chat where his Twitch chat oftentimes controls the games he plays, which sounds a little weird, but it will make sense if you ever see it. It would actually make sense if you ever see it. Also, could you get rid of that, please? Could you get rid of that, please? That's just because he has his unique set of programming skills that not many people have, and that's one of the important things you need to do on Twitch. You need to stick out, you stand out some way or another. Personally, that's something I basically struggle with a little, let's be honest, because I'm a white guy. I'm just a white guy playing indie games. There's a lot of us out on this website. So, I don't know. I don't really have a big way to stand out other than the games I play and the amount of interactivity I can provide for the chat. Yes, I totally get that streamer videos become like offline videos. By the way, what did you say the name was? DuckDuck. Oh my god, I love DuckDuck. I've subbed to him long ago. Alright, okay, so you know DuckDuck. DuckDuck is a glorious streamer. I really love the guy. But yeah, he's one of those examples of a big time streamer that actually managed to find a way for his streams to still be worthwhile, even though he can definitely not keep up with his own chat anymore. So, let's have a little bit of a look at the skill scrubber, shall we? Can we do something with the skill scrubber? Wait, didn't we have someone that still had one skill point open, now that I think about it? Okay, a couple of people. Okay, you don't have a job yet. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, but let's see. I think improved farming. Okay, there it is. Critter ranching and crop tending. So you are going to get 1 point in improved farming and you are going to... You know what, Barney? You know what? You are getting scrubbed. You are getting scrubbed. Come on, scrub yourself. Oh my god. This looks violent. Oh my god. Is she alright? I think she will suffer from whiplash. Yes, I really wish more people would let the viewers be part of the video like that. I mean, I don't think that many people have the amount of programming experience that DuckDuck has. That's something that makes him very unique there. By the way, I've been playing Dragon's Dogma for some time now. Would love to get your recommendation for that game. Ah! I mean, by the way, I've been playing Dragon's Dogma for some time. I would love to get you recommendations for that game. Okay, I mean, do you have a recommendation for me? I played the game, yes. Oh, to give you the recommendation for that game. Okay. I did play that game yesterday. I played that game for the first time yesterday. It's a very interesting game. The way I found Dragon's Dogma originally was because it was one of those games that kept showing up when I looked for alternatives to Monster Hunter. Because, I mean, I've played a lot of Monster Hunter already. And I am kind of waiting for the next big Monster Hunter to come out. And I was looking for something that's just going to do in the meantime, one might say. And I started playing it yesterday. We haven't gotten that far yet. We are still at the very start of it. But I do want to continue it. I was having a lot of fun with it yesterday. What did I want to say? Did I want to say something? Pretty sure I wanted to say something. Yes, I wanted to say something. Of course I wanted to say something. I always want to say something. So, Barney, do you have a skill point? Only one still available. Alright, you know what? You're still going to get improved farming there. You are still... Oh, that's for the amount of duplicants where I already have that. Ah, yes. So yeah, I started it. I am not. The only reason why I'm not playing it today is because I want to do a little more variety again. From Monday to Wednesday, I've been playing nothing but Potionomics. So I want to do a little bit more of a bouncing back and forth between games because the problem is, in my opinion, in my honest opinion as an amateur streamer, whenever you are on your own and you are going to keep streaming one game, that's great for the people that want to see that one specific game. Not so great for those that just want variety or aren't the biggest fan of the games. And a lot of the times you end up alienating a lot of your audience. At least that's the case in my case. Therefore, I try to not stream the same game several days in a row for the most part. It's one of my favorite games. To me, it's like Monster Hunter plus Dark Souls plus Skyrim. That description honestly makes a lot of sense. Like, my comparison was a combination of Monster Hunter and Shadow of the Colossus. Because they're climbing onto the monster stuff and like that. That's what I compared it to. But that description also makes a lot of sense. Super hard digging, you know what? You are the digger. You are the digger for the job. Super hard digging head, here we go. Joshua, you can stay our science guy. Instrument in field research and will receive moral bonus for learning it. I don't know what field research does. But you can learn it. You know what? You can learn it as well. Anyone else having points? This is especially fun after you get through some missions. Also, of course, variety is a really important thing. Just play the games whenever you want to. I will, thanks. Wait. Yeah, you know what? Improve the construction. I usually try to have like at least 3 games I'm jumping back and forth between. I'm currently trying to fill up my library of games that I'm using for that kind of thing again, because I did actually finish off a lot of games last week. Give me a second, I will continue that thought in a moment. Ooh, better food cooking speed. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, you have the same trade. And decreased food moral bonus. Food moral bonus allows you to receive moral boost from lower quality food. Oh, okay. Interesting. So that's how that works. I don't know which of you is better. Machinery... Plus 100% machine operation speed. Assuming that the cooking station counts as a machine, you might be a good girl for an important job. Operating, yes. And cooking. There we go. It's especially fun after you get through some missions. Also, of course, oh wait, no, I've already read that message. Yes, I wanted to get back to that message. I wanted to get back to that message and talk about that a little more. I think the point I reached yesterday was that very first Catacombs dungeon, or whatever you would call it. The one with the... what would you call it? I would assume it was a troll inside, in the big city that you reach pretty soon early on. Also, you get a table, Ruby. The problem, one of the reasons why, another reason why I didn't want to stream it again today was, for the most part, because at the end of yesterday, I had no idea where to go, like none at all. I was like, okay, that's interesting, that's pretty fun. Where the fuck do I need to go? And because I didn't want to start today's stream just bumbling around for a while, I was like, you know what, we're gonna play some Oxygen Not Included today. So, could you close this one off? I think the water is leaking. I see. I can help you get wherever you need to go. Honestly, I would appreciate that. Because I have a terrible sense of direction in video games. My sense of direction IRL is alright. It's not great, but it's alright. But in video games, it's horrible. It's honestly horrible. I'm not proud of it. It's just one of those facts of life. The sky is blue, oxygen is breathable, I have a horrible sense of direction. And usually I'm kind of reliant on some pointers on the map, and the map is not really helping me because for some reason nothing new shows up. It's a really old game and it was like 50% complete and they were forced to release it before it was completely completed. It does kind of feel like that. It's a kind of surprises me that it's only 50% completed. I would have assumed that it would be like, let's say, how much would I think this game is completed? Let's say something like 90% would have been my assumption. You can definitely feel the rough edges. That's something that I can say for sure. But I'm having a lot of fun with it anyway, because the combat feels pretty good so far. I like being able to climb onto monsters and shit like that. We'll get used to the town DV. Alright. It's definitely an interesting game. I can clearly see why people did keep recommending it as a kind of game you might want to play when you like playing Monster Hunter. Polluted oxygen. Oh, that's not good. Produce oxygen and remove some carbon dioxide. Okay. Oxygen. Oxygen. Do we have something that can deal with polluted oxygen yet? Critter drop-off. Oh, the refrigerator. That's something I wanted to have in the kitchen. Definitely not 90 because it's just one region. Previously there were 4 other regions along with it. More monsters and more plot. Oh, gotcha. I wasn't really going by the entire size of the game. I was just going by how the quests felt. Like, everything that I did so far felt like, okay, it's probably pretty close to being finished, but not quite there. There's just this roughness to everything. There was also supposedly multiplayer. That does kind of make sense. That does kind of make sense as well, because there is this system, as far as I can see, with those minions you can use, and how you can send them out and stuff like that, and how you can use the minions from other people. That kind of feels like a trimmed down version of multiplayer. So, I want to do something with, well, I mean, I guess I have researched both of these things already. Maybe advanced power regulation might be a good idea. But what am I going to do about oxygen? Is there something here that helps me with oxygen? Gases. Oh, you know what? Gases might be nice. Gas pipe. Carries gas between outputs and intakes. You know what? That might be a good idea. Carbon. Oh, filters carbon dioxide from the air. You know what? We're just going to research gases for now. Portable gases I don't know about, but decontamination sounds very important. Polluted oxygen! There we go. Yes, that's the thing we need. That's the thing we need right now. Alright, how is oxygen and how is... Ooh, there is a lot of filth around. There is a lot of filth around. Can I have you being... Disable disinfect? You should actually automatically disinfect that. Weird. Weird. So, I don't know, something that I've definitely also noticed now that I've streamed it for once, it does get a lot of people out of the woodwork. I hope that doesn't sound like an insult, but there are definitely a lot of fans of this niche game around. Because everyone that seems to have played it seems to have loved the game. Can I get rid of this? Thank you. And can I connect this? I just hope that the electricity network is going to sustain a couple more things. It is getting quite big. It is getting quite big. I might want to disable these two things. You know what? Disable the building. Disable both of these things, and I'm going to plop down one more machine over there. Okay, so all the storage units are basically full. I'm not really getting anywhere right now, am I? I definitely feel like I'm not getting anywhere right now. Okay. Idea. I've got an idea. We are going to dig down here a little. This is not Minecraft, we can dig down. Then, once we have erected a wall over here, we will be able to turn this into a wall and just leave this one be, so water is not constantly getting through. Can we mop this up? Yes, we can now finally mop this up. Good. I don't think they need more jobs right now. I think they're pretty much jobbed out right now. It doesn't look like we can get anything else done. Okay, insufficient oxygen generation. That's bad, so I do need another oxygen diffuser. Or an electro... Oh, you know what? It's time for the electrolyzer. It's time for the electrolyzer. Okay, this will take some work. So we do need to set up some waterworks here. How are we going to set up some waterworks? Well, quite easy. We do need a ladder that leads into the water down here. That's good, that's good. Also get rid of these things. And... plumbing. It's time for plumbing. It's time for plumbing that does not involve Chris Pratt. We need a liquid intake pipe, aka a liquid pump. There we go, and we need it down here. Then we need a liquid pipe. Do we need it to go somewhere specific? No, it can just go around here, I think. Yes, that will be all right. And move all that over there. So, for now. Then, electricity, you will need to be powered. I will just... Oh, come on. Get back there, and get up there. So, and there we go. Okay, so, now, this thing will be connected to the electric network. Good. This thing here, if I remember correctly, needs to be, yeah, both connected to the electricity network, and it does need water intake and output. Okay. About the water output, where exactly would we want the output to be? This area down there seems quite nice for that, but it may be a little too far away for now. This over here, oh no, someone is trapped. Okay, no one is trapped anymore. No one is trapped anymore. Shearing station. I'm still working on that one. It's still working on that one. Should I just dig myself a new hole where to dump all the waste in? Maybe it would be the easiest to just dig a new hole. But that would be so much extra work. I could just plop it down somewhere if I found a good cave. I don't have a waste disposal site right now. But I want to make... You know what? Okay. Think about this logically. We are going down here. I know, this is a long way down. And we do have to go through a lot of oxygen low environment. but level with me here. You know what? We don't even have to go all that far. Then we're going to dig over here. Not quite over there. This should be enough, yes. A little more, a little more. Just a little more, yes. Is this one something I can dig through? Maybe. Okay, and this is where we're just going to drop all the waste, alright? This is gonna be our liquid waste disposal site. We just need to connect it. Just need to connect it. There we go, there we go. So, okay, then. We don't want it to go all the way up just yet. But we want it to go over here. Yes. All the way through. Come on. And then up again. There we go. Wait. Oh, wait. That thing does not actually need liquid disposal. Cancel it. That's a big project. That's not going to get us anywhere. By the way, still here just doing some work for Ma. Hey, no stress, Oh, Jesus Christ. We are drowning them. Feel free to lurk, Don't get... believe you me, I am a viewer on Twitch as well. You don't have the time to always be chatting. Don't worry. Everything's alright. Lurkers are appreciated. I wish I could support you, but I am broke. Hey, you being here is all the support I really need. I am not streaming to make some money. While making money is a nice prospect, but for the most part I am streaming because streaming is fun to me. I like playing games and I like hanging out with people. And streaming allows me to do both. So you just being here is already appreciated, don't you worry. Don't you worry a second about that kind of stuff. You're welcome. So, where are we going with this, by the way? Okay, this will be a liquid disposal site. I don't like the fact that so much of the water got over there. Just so glad you play these games. I also have many more things to recommend. If you want to recommend me shit, one of the best ways to do it, I do have a Discord. Link to that is down in my description. And I do have a recommendation section down there. So if you want to recommend me any forms of games or stuff like that, feel free to plop them down in there. That's the easiest way to do it, because I will be completely honest with you. If you recommend something to me in the middle of a stream, there is a chance I might just forget it, because when I'm streaming I do have to focus on so many things that very few things are actually going to get transitioned over to my long-term memory. Why is there a raw broken egg? No, seriously, why is there a raw egg just lying on my floor? It has been broken open for food preparation. The kitchen is over there! Why did you break it open around here? You can't do anything with a raw egg! Eat the egg! Do I want to eat the unrefrigerated egg? I don't know what's up with this egg. We can sweep it, put it into a storage container, and hope for the best, I guess. So, how's it going down there? Alright, so this is good. This is actually good. This will allow us to... you know what? We don't have to dig through that one, maybe. This will allow us to get rid of the clean water. Get it all the way over there. And still build this section here. And all things considered, I will just assume that... Then again, I don't want an algae station that's this far down, if I'm completely honest with you. We're just going to plop another one down here to help clean the air. Keep everything fresh and nice. It's a shame that they are not really going through this area over here. Wait. Apparently this does not count as a greenhouse. Wait, no, not a greenhouse, as a park. Do these things not count? A miscellaneous room. Park sign. Oh, it's too big right now. How many room tiles does this one have? Oh, okay, it's not much too big. It's a little too big, but not much too big. I don't know. It's a little weird to me that this is just an area that is too big, but I can work with too big potentially. We can do something about this being too big, I would say. Also, I should plonk another bed down. Put another bed down. There we go. How are we decreasing the size of this? I mean, I guess decreasing the size of it shouldn't be too difficult, but at the same time, I don't really want to just plonk down blocks. But I guess that's what we're going to end up doing here. Can I plop down dirt? Can I just fill it in with dirt? Oh. Wait. Okay, come on. Tile. Sandstone. Igneous rock. Okay. Maybe we can actually do something about that. Huh. One, two, three, four, five. I don't know if that will be enough, so let's plop one more down. So now it should be small enough for a natural resource park. I will prefer my natural park without a couple of random blocks and rather a little bigger, but who am I to judge these duplicates for their weird ways? So these things have been disabled for a while now, so let's deconstruct them. What are you doing? Oh, you're leveling up, that's what you're doing. Oh, and we're getting more duplicates. What do we have here? Super hard digger. That's a pretty good buff to have right away. That's a pretty good buff to have right away. So, and I think we do have more skill points available to us. Can I get one of you? Okay, you are grilling now. There you go, there you go. Lovely, isn't it? And Nisbet, you're the new girl, aren't you? Super hard digging. Super hard digging. Oh, yes. You're gonna be the super duper hard digger, that's for sure. Ruby, my girl. Oh, Barney! Okay, Barney can do something. I think I want you to tend to the crops, Barney. I think that's your job from here on out. Crop tending, there we go. Okay. What are we doing with Nisbet? Nisbet, you're the super hard digger, that's for sure. Ruby, you are... Improved tinkering. I mean, might as well. If you want to do improved tinkering, who am I to judge you? Who am I to judge you? Priorities. Where is my new super hard digger? Wait, Nisbet, weren't you the one that's super good at digging? Yes, you, wait. Alright, that works for me. That works for me. And you're also good at attacking, apparently. Alright. So, has someone eaten the egg by now, by the way? Nope, the egg is still just lying around. It feels like my people are not really getting anywhere right now. Am I asking too much of them? No, it's the duplicants. The duplicants are at fault, obviously. Okay, so, you do only have a liquid intake as far as I can see. I think that's only a liquid intake. So I need to move this all the way over here. And there we go. So this will take care of that. And you're not producing any wastewater yet. But it's better to be prepared for the wastewater than to not be prepared for the wastewater. Because, oh, the wastewater will be coming. Oh, it will be coming, believe you me. Where are we going to build the showers? That being said, where are we going to build the showers? Because I think showers are probably the next thing on our agenda. Well, showers or sickbay. You know what? We have been working on that medical part, the hospital. Medical equipment, requirements. Does that say anything about what exactly we need? Toilet, mess table. I mean, let's put down a sickbay over here. And a hand sanitizer, maybe? And anything else? What does the triage card? So it's health restoration and the healing of physical injuries. Is that gonna be the right thing though? Because I think that might be the wrong thing. Toilet and a mess table. Toilet and a mess table. Wait, wasn't the mess table somewhere around here? There's the mess table. And the toilet. You only need a simple toilet over there, nothing too specific. No, seriously, where did I leave all my toilets? Radiation lamp base, da-da-da-da. It was somewhere around here. Refinement, medicine. Was it under medicine? No, that's the wash basin. Why am I blind? Why can't I find this toilet right now? Give me a second, I will read your message in one moment. I just gotta find the toilet. A toilet shouldn't be so hard to find, but apparently it is, at least for me. There it is, the outhouse. The outhouse, that's what I wanted to see. Okay, so this should turn into a medical room. By the way, I'm level 100 in Dragon's Dogma, so if there's anything you need to know, likely will be able to help you. Also, this game looks kind of cool. Reminds me of Satisfactory. Oh my god, Satisfactory is such a glorious game. I love Satisfactory. I do wonder when Satisfactory is ever going to leave early access, but it is an amazing game. Ooh, have you ever heard the Satisfactory raps from the Stupendium? The Stupendium is a YouTube musician who makes songs about games he likes, most of them indie. And his song about Satisfactory is my all-time favorite song from this guy. It's so amazing, it's so amazing. Am I going to play it here? I don't think I'm going to play it here, but I'm going to post it for you real quick. Give me a moment, give me a moment. I do have to send that to you. It's awesome, you'll see. I don't know, maybe you do know it already. Oh, you're actually checking him out right now. Okay, so then I will not send it to you if you're checking him out right now. He did do 2 songs about Satisfactory. A Matter of Factories is my favorite song. I love the new one as well, but A Matter of Factories is just a classic in my opinion. So, did I have another duplicate skill? No. Nails, you didn't really have a job yet as well. You're the one that's going to be our secondary farmer though. Hey, look at her tending to those crops. Is someone tending to the farming station here? I should probably adjust priorities. You are going to be... Why is researching a good skill? You are going to be the farmer, Barney. You are going to be the farmer, Hunter. Proud of yourself. Isn't that what you wanted from your life and more? You see both of them, we'll check them out. Go for it, go for it. I don't know if they are for everyone, but I love these songs. And hey, we've got a hospital. Nicer. This will be quite nice. Okay, so local colony next bedside manor and... Oh, okay, that one does not work. That one does not work. Gotcha. Alright, under those circumstances, this one is finally getting worked on. Alright, does this machine work? Yes, it does. Okay. Let's take a look at the oxygen. Oxygen is alright right now. There's a... do I want to plug... no, this is fine. This is fine as it is. Then, power overlay. Our power grid seems to still be up and running. The big question right now would be... You know what? I'm going to disable both of you. These things have to go next. We are going to plop down another manual generator maybe. I don't know. Do we need another manual generator? Right now it looks like our 3 batteries and 2 manual generators are enough to get the job done. Oh, and we're not researching anything though. We are not researching anything right now. Filtration might be good. Air system, filtration. Sieves 1 liquid out of mix sending into a filtered output pipe. Filters gas, flow redirection. Okay, I have no idea what I want to research now. Artificial friends, what the fuck? Oh my god. Deploys, okay, you know what, this is huge. Something that finally sweeps the floor. Because for some reason the duplicates are not capable enough for that. But something that automatically sweeps the floor sounds quite nice, quite frankly. So, cancel that, cancel that. There we go, just build the floor down there. The oxygen level down there does not seem great, quite frankly. Speaking of oxygen, we do have the deodorizer finally. How does... Okay, wait. How can I check for polluted oxygen? Plumbing overlay, decor overlay, ventilation overlay, maybe the germ overlay? I don't know how I can check for polluted oxygen, but there is a lot of polluted oxygen around. So let's put one deodorizer over here and another one down there. I think that will hopefully do the trick. Can we put up another one somewhere? I mean, can, yes. Do we want to? Yes, also yes. Deconstruct both of these buildings. Get rid of them. Get rid of them right away. I have been thinking about what you mentioned before, about the interactivity of streamers. That's one of the things. One of the other things, or rather of streamers in general, small-time streamers to be more specific. Because, I don't know, I want to make one thing clear because I start going with this topic. I am not shitting on anyone here. And everyone has their different style, and everything I'm going to say from here on out is just about my experience or my personal opinion. It's not meant as a direct on anyone or anything. And the thing I want to talk about is dead air. That is, in my opinion, the greatest killer of small-time streamers, especially when you just start growing. Because if someone checks out a new streamer, usually, in my experience, that person has roughly 5 to 30 seconds to prove to the new viewer that they are someone worth watching. That's as much time as you usually get as a streamer, and 30 seconds is putting it high. It's usually 5 to 10 seconds. And the greatest killer in that regard is dead air. Like when literally there's no one talking, for example. I kind of want more oxygen production down there somewhere. Converts water into oxygen and hydrogen, yes. So, and... where did I want to go? I wanted to go somewhere with this point. And I am still going somewhere with this point. So, to continue this point. Just a lot of small-time streamers, especially at the start, make the huge mistake of just not talking when nobody is talking to them. Like, yes, of course, nobody, not even the greatest streamer, will be able to deliver fun and witty commentary for 4 to 6 hours straight. There will always be a couple of minutes where things get a little slower, so humor dries up a little and stuff like that. That's normal, that happens to everyone. But you really need to make an effort to keep talking consistently. Because that's the most important thing for you as a streamer, in my opinion, when you're still starting out. You really liked the video? Glad I could give you a good recommendation. The Stupendium makes glorious songs. I love them all so much. Oh, and hydrogen is collecting up here. You know what? If hydrogen is collecting up here, we do need to build up, and there we go. Yes. This is the way we go about it. That's probably the best rap game video I've ever seen. I love this guy because there's a lot of people making music about video games on the internet. And a lot of them are really good. Like, it's always astounding how good there are people, especially those that I would consider one-man bands that literally do everything. That are writing the songs, that are singing the songs, that are playing all the instruments, that are editing the video. Those one-man band kind of guys are amazing. One thing that makes him stick out a lot is, first things first, he's picking a lot of indie games. You can really feel how he is not just following whatever the next big new game is, he's just thinking about games that he personally enjoys, and there's something admirable about that. The other thing is, I really like his video quality. He's not just collecting scenes from the game, he's doing stuff with costumes, he's doing animation, he's doing so much with all of his videos, and I love that. I love that for the guy. Thank you for the recommendation, we'll check out more of his videos. You're welcome, you're welcome. Glad you liked him, glad you're liking him. I don't like the hydrogen that's collecting up there. That's something I really need to deal with pretty soon. Or rather sooner rather than later, because usually hydrogen is the point of the game where things are starting to get a little, perhaps. Just a little, perhaps. You know what, we might build up even a little higher. And then start excavating this top layer here, there we go. He seems to be picking very specific games. Yes, he is. Of course, there will be the occasional AAA game there as well. But that's for the most part just because, yes, there is the occasional AAA game for everyone that everyone wants to play. Like when he sang about Kingdom Hearts, it was a case of like, of course he was thinking about Kingdom Hearts. He's probably in his early 30s. Most people that play are in their early 30s right now grew up with the Kingdom Hearts game. Kingdom Hearts 3. Have you played Kingdom Hearts 3? Kingdom Hearts 3, the best way I can describe Kingdom Hearts 3 is, it isn't a good game, but it was fun to me personally. I think that's the most credit I can give Kingdom Hearts 3. So, okay, so there will be a disposal of wastewater. I still... okay, the hydrogen should go up there next. Actually, I haven't, but I absolutely adore the music, dearly beloved. The only thing I heard from this game. God, yeah, Kingdom Hearts has the best music, Jesus Christ. Well, maybe not the best music, but Kingdom Hearts, I don't know the songwriter for Kingdom Hearts or the band or whatever that does the songs, but whoever it is, they really know how to pull on heartstrings with music. Eka! Nothing to be sorry about! Nothing to be sorry about! How you doing? How was your day going? Talk to me! Really busy today. Fair. No, everything's alright, Eka. Everything's alright, Eka. How you doing? By the way, you absolutely have to check out the original menu music of Dragon's Dogma. Did they change the menu music? Interesting. That's one of those things that seems small enough that I would not expect any developer to actually change it. I do want an airflow tile up here. I do want an airflow tile just so that hydrogen can get out of here. It's so good. I will check it out after stream is over. We'll check it out after stream's over. If I forget about it, as I already mentioned, recommendations channel on my Discord, and link to the Discord is down in the about section. I really love both the new menu music and all. I wish they kept both. I mean, the best way to go about stuff like that is, in my opinion, if you just give the player the option about how they want to do it. Do you know the game Monster Sanctuary? Monster Sanctuary is my favorite creature collector out there. The best monster taming game that was ever made, in my honest to god opinion. And they made new music for the game at some point. And personally, I prefer the new tracks over the old tracks, but they just gave us the option to toggle either in the menu, and that's the best way to do things, because why take one away from the players? You've created both of them anyway already. Increase creativity. Ooh. You know what? You might be the right gal for the job, because I think that's something I need to invest in pretty soon as well. Oh! Anything else? No research focus. Building lacks resources, alright. I have to wake up at 4 AM tomorrow, so I probably can't stay long today either. Well, under those circumstances, I can probably alleviate your worries, for I will not be going for that much longer today either. I will be going for roughly half an hour more. I am going to meet with friends. We are playing some Dungeons and Dragons in the evening. And when I say Dungeons & Dragons, I don't actually mean Dungeons & Dragons. We are actually just playing pen and paper games in general, not the Dungeons & Dragons system. It's just easier to explain it to most people when I say we are playing Dungeons & Dragons, because so many people, even people that actively play pen and papers, don't know any other system other than Dungeons & Dragons. Have fun, have fun. Thank you, I intend to. So, but yeah, we are not going to go for that much longer today anyway. Since we are on the topic right now, oh, you don't get oxygen in there. You know what? If you don't get oxygen in there, I will grant you an airflow tile. I shall grant you an airflow tile. Where can we... Yeah, let's have a little bit of ventilation here on the floor. Would you stream tomorrow? That was the point I wanted to get to. This weekend I will not be streaming. Usually I do stream on weekends as well, but to this weekend specifically, I am already planned out, because on Saturday I'm going with my girlfriend to a wedding of one of her friends, and on Sunday my girlfriend has friends over for a board game night. Therefore, I will not be streaming on the weekend, but I will be back to my regular schedule on Monday. That is the plan for right now. Also, do we have new seeds? We do have a couple of pair of briar seeds, so why not plant them? Why not plant them? Will we? Oh, apparently I no longer have briar seeds. Okay, this is going somewhere. We are slowly turning this into a hydrogen collection chamber, which is good because later on we will be able to filter this hydrogen. We just need it to just kind of get around first. And you know what? Just so the hydrogen can't get trapped in the rooms, I do want a little more ventilation in there in general. Yeah, that should help us with ventilation enough. D&D isn't really that famous here in Thailand, but I think Stranger Things, Netflix kinda changed it, but I haven't found a single soul here in Thailand who plays D&D. It can be tricky to find people that play D&D IRL. I was lucky enough to go to school with someone that played D&D when I was younger, and I met a couple of more people via cosplay that were into D&D over the years. Also, this thing... get this thing out of here. I want to get this thing to die. But I can understand that it can be quite hard to find people to play D&D with. That's always the problem with games like D&D or board games in general. You are kind of dependent on finding people... Oh, rotten meal lice. Ooh, I don't like that. It's quite sad though. I really like D&D, but literally nobody plays it here in India as well. Ooh, you're from India. You might be my first Indian viewer. Ooh, it's always interesting to learn where people come from. But yeah, I guess it is more of a Western game right now. It definitely only really got big and popular over the last, I would say, 5 to 7 years, thanks to the release of the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons being way more accessible than the 4th edition, and Critical Role kind of boosting D&D as a big genre in of itself. Fun fact, did you know that Critical Role, a non-video game based channel, is the biggest channel on Twitch right now? It's always interesting if you think about it, because if you think about Twitch, you usually think about video games, but nope, the biggest thing on Twitch is actually pen and paper right now, funnily enough. Not gonna lie, I would love to be a pro in D&D. I usually am the dungeon master when it comes to D&D. I am one of the weird conundrums, one of those weird exceptions. I was a dungeon master before I was a player. When I originally started playing Dungeons & Dragons, I didn't start as a player, I started as the dungeon master. Honest to God, I can't recommend it. As much as I like being the dungeon master, it's not the thing you should be at the very start. It's definitely not the thing you should start out as. So, let's dig up here and excavate this area over here. There we go. Oh, give me one moment, I need something to drink. Because as the dungeon master, you're way more active. Or, you know what? I think there's a good parallel to draw here. Being the dungeon master in Dungeons and Dragons is very similar to being the streamer in a Twitch community. Like, the dungeon master basically has to deliver the content and has to be constantly talking. The player in Dungeons & Dragons is similar to the chatter in Twitch chat. Yes, they can interact, and they probably should interact a lot more than your average person in Twitch chat, just for comparison's sake, because they are part of the game, but they will have a little more downtime than in the actual DM. I think that's the best way to say it. Or rather, a lot more downtime is the better way to say it. As the dungeon master, you just kind of have to be constantly active for hours on end. Being the dungeon master, in my honest to god experience, is way more draining. I prefer it over being the player, because I like to orchestrate the story, but it is definitely way more draining. So, what do we have here? And I do need another block over there. Would you be so kind? I don't know. Is this colony coming along nicely or isn't it? There are a lot of problems in the colony right now. But I guess it could be worse. I guess it could always be worse. I mean... I don't know what to do with this specific stone here. Because the water levels will... I guess I will just do something with it once the water levels drop to a point where I can no longer bring water up. Yes, I think it's draining, but it builds your skill the best because you construct the layout. Means that if you already understand the concept, it'll be good at them to begin with. Absolutely fair. I also think every player should be a dungeon master at some point in their life. They don't have to be the role forever, but they at least need to see what being a dungeon master is all about. They should give it a try at some point, in my opinion. I think that's the best way to put it. Because being a dungeon master can be very rewarding as well. It can be very rewarding as well. Okay, I do kind of need new rooms here. So basically you're trying to be good at how to learn instead of being good at learning the content only. That's an interesting way to put it. That's an actually very interesting way to put it there. I don't know. I think the best way, I think one way I could put it would be as also... It's like juggling. Being the player is juggling your one character, and you will be way better at juggling that one ball that is your character as the dungeon master is with who knows how many balls he is. The dungeon master doesn't have to be as high quality, maybe that's just me because I want to make excuses for dungeon masters, but it doesn't have to be as high quality in its delivery of every detail as a player has to be. Not that there is a requirement in terms of how good you have to be in terms of your delivery or anything, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there we go. That's gonna be the next room. But, of course, there is more detail expected from the player character than there is from a random NPC merchant, the dungeon master, threw up last minute because one of the player decided, you know what, I am going to go back to town and buy a new potion or something like that. Okay, there is... give me another airflow tile over here. The airflow tiles are really useful because as you can clearly see, we are getting a lot of hydrogen involved in here. The hydrogen is gathering around here. With that being said, we kind of want to excavate a small little nook and cranny up here. From there on out, we will actually be capable to put down a converter that actually converts hydrogen into, I think, electricity. I see, that's a good analogy. Also, by the way, I have to go right now. Oh, no problem, we are not going to go that much longer anyway. But hey, Thanks for joining, thanks for hanging out, and thanks for the follow. Glad you enjoyed your time, and I will see you around. It was really fun to talk to you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks, I can only give that one back to you as well. Good night, good night. Don't let the bad bugs bite, as the people say. Where does that saying come from now that I think about it? Don't let the bad bugs bite. I mean, I would assume it comes from way dirtier times when bad bugs were a way bigger issue than they are today. I would hope. But what are you even going to do about that? Like, why is that a saying? I don't think it literally means don't let the bad bugs bite you, because quite frankly, the bad bugs probably don't care about your attempt to not get bitten. They will do so when you're asleep. I want you too, by the way. Thank you. So, what did I want to build next? A code! Yes. Because I'm pretty sure at least one of my minions has to sleep without anything right now. So, oh, and we need to research stuff. Also, so we made a mess. Okay, who made a mess? Be honest with me. Max. Why did you make the mess up there, huh? Why didn't you go to the toilet? Ah, the toilets are getting plumbed right now. I do need to invest in better toilets. I do really need to build better toilets pretty soon. Okay, oh god, there's even more of a spill. Please don't let it rip down. Please clean it up before it starts ripping down. Okay, so I need to do something about the hydrogen. The amount of hydrogen in the air is definitely too high right now. Definitely too high. At least oxygen is pretty good everywhere that the duplicants actually have to go. So, with that being said, rust converts rust into oxygen. Interesting. Which was the machine? I do distinctively remember there being a machine that's able to convert hydrogen into energy. Fossil fuels. No, maybe not here. Maybe it had something to do with the plumbing or so. Food, power, solid, colony, radical, liquids, gases. There we go. It does have to be somewhere in the gases, I would assume. Would be surprised if it wasn't in the gas section. So many machines. Canisters, okay. Oxygen mask checkpoint, interesting. Do I have that machine already? Okay, wait, we do have the gas pump already. I do vaguely remember what that machine looked like, so if I see it, I should recognize it. But maybe it was somewhere in the energy section, because I'm pretty sure it generated power. No, not here either. Converts natural gas into electrical power. Did they replace it perhaps? Is that the new way to get rid of hydrogen? Could be, it could be. If it is not, then where else would that thing be? Because it's definitely not that thing specifically. I do remember it was kind of an orangey thing with a giant tube. But since I can't find that anymore, I will just assume... Do you want to know about some weird culture here in Thailand? Please, go for it. Let me know. What kind of weird culture do you have here in Thailand? Or rather, there in Thailand. After all, I am not here in Thailand. Maybe I will visit one day. As we've already said so many times, maybe I can afford to visit one day. Where the fuck is the thing I'm looking for, though? Okay, you know what? Oh, there it is! The hydrogen generator! Oh, we already have that one. Okay, we already have that one. Fair enough. Under those circumstances, if we already have that one, we might as well get something else in the meantime. Let's go for hydration and distillation. So the reason I do have to wake up at 4 AM tomorrow is because the monk is coming to my home. Okay, please elaborate. Why exactly is a monk coming to your home? Are you going to Okay, what could I have said? I don't know. Is your home getting ritually cleansed or something like that? What's going on there? Okay. Oxygen? No. Powering ventilation, maybe? There it is, the gas pump. Okay, so we want the gas pump to be here. And I do want the thing. Where's the thing? The hydrogen generator to be down there. And why can't I put it down here? You know what? Down here is fine as well. Then we want both of them to be connected via electricity. There we go. And there we go. Go down there, and go up again. Then I do need to connect you via plumbing. Wait, it's a liquid pipe. Do I need another type of pipe? Gas bridge, gas pipe. There we go, there we go. That's what we are talking about. Get that gas pipe up and running as well. And alright, so this setup will work out nicely. This should help us there. So in Thailand we have this thing called boon. You can think of it as a good deed doing in Buddhist religion. Alright. Okay, that sounds reasonable, but that does still not explain why there is a monk at your home. So the more you have this point, it's believed you're going to have a better life, or when you die, you can get to different levels of heaven, depending on how much points you have. Ah, alright, so you're basically collecting points for your next life, or for the heaven life. Because I think Buddhism was big about reincarnation, right? If I'm not mixing things up here, if I'm not mixing up my religion. Well, not my religion. Religion in general. I do not have a religion personally. Okay, okay. So it's all about this boon you mentioned. It's all about the boon getting and the boon giving, I assume. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. That's what I like to see. Excavate the rest. Yes, reincarnation is very important in our culture. Gotcha. Okay. So, okay. But that did not answer the central point. Why exactly is the monk coming to your house? Like, is the monk, or rather, why the monk is coming to your house that early, specifically? You have to have set of this point to be born as a human again. Oh, sorry. I thought I missed the plot there, maybe. That's why I was like, okay, but where are we going with this? But okay, you're getting there. My bad. Please take your time. Please take your time telling the story. I will be patient over here. After all, I'm not going anywhere anyway. There we go. Alright, so Jesus Christ, yeah, the hydrogen pump can't come early enough. The level of hydrogen we've got in here is quite insane by now. Get another airflow tile over there. Prelude time, baby. Prelude time? Oh, prelude. I was confused there for a moment. Wait, okay, now I'm getting confused. Now I'm really confused. Still like prelude time, so I kind of thought you were getting ads right now. But you shouldn't be getting ads if you are my subscriber. So you're referring to something else when you're saying prelude time, I would assume. What are you referring to, though? Is it about the monk thing? Oh my god. Can someone tend to the farm, please? Can someone tend to the farm? And by someone, I would say ideally my farmer. You know what? You get a point in farming, alright? And you will have extra points in ranching as soon as that's available. Anyone else? Where is my farmer? I had a farmer. Where has my farmer gone to? You have a higher priority in farming as well. Come on. And you can be great at cooking. There we go. Okay. So I don't know what else to do with these guys. I don't know what else to do. So, there we go. So the reason that Monk is coming to my house, because my family want to do a good deed thing by treating them, just as giving them food and shelter, etc. Okay. Makes sense so far. That does make sense. So that the only question that remains is probably why exactly this early in the morning. Ooh, also, we can stop with the infinite mush bar production because we can switch over to infinite lice loaf production, I think. Not much better than the mush bar. Ooh. You know what? And don't do these forever anymore. Let's just make a pickled meal forever, because I think that needs only the meal lice, oder? Yeah, okay, just needs meal lice. Okay. Preload is what I'm saying earlier, gotta make you understand what's the point. Oh, gotcha. Now I got it. Monk can only eat food in the morning and before the afternoon. That's why they're coming early. Oh, alright. Monks can only eat in the morning and before after. Interesting. I did not know that. Okay, but yeah, that would explain why a monk is coming over to you this early in the morning. My follow-up question under those circumstances would be, do you need to get up for that? Do you need to get up for that, or are you allowed to sleep in and your parents are going to take care of that? Because I guess dependent on that will... depending on that, I guess your opinion about this monk might change a lot. So, you are still grilling, do you need to do anything else? What else are you good at? I have to help my family preparing stuff. Okay, so you gotta get up early. 4 in the morning is pretty rough. That's earlier than I had to get up when I was still working as a chef. When I was getting up as a chef, I got up at 4:30 AM. But yeah, that's rough, buddy. My condolences, if you can say that in a sentence like that. Since I'm the best cooker in the family. Okay, I see. See, that's why you shouldn't be good at anything. Being good at something only gets you into trouble. There is no advantage in life at being good at anything. It only means you gotta do more shit. So, let's get a rocket piloting skill, shall we? They're going to eat around 7 AM. Okay, wait. I think they can only eat food when the sun comes up. Okay. Yeah, because 4 AM, that's a long way around till 7 AM. When the sun comes up. When does the sun come up in Thailand right now? Because in Austria it is getting very wintry right now, and the daylight hours are growing, the days are growing shorter. Increase creativity. Ooh, you know what? Yeah, increase creativity. 6 AM, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think in Austria the sun comes up roughly around 8 AM right now. 6 AM is more like what it comes around to during the summertime. Okay, is the oxygen pump working? Yes, it is. That's nice. So this thing should hopefully take care of all of our hydrogen problems here. There we go. Not much breathable air up there, but hopefully that will change. And also hopefully that thing is just going to do its job for now. We don't have daylight saving here, lol, it's always around that time. I mean, we do have daylight saving as well. We do have daylight saving, but it doesn't really depend on that. Austria is just a very cold and dark country for like more than, or let's say roughly half of the year. So the sun only goes up that early when you are during summertime. Maybe parts of late spring, but once you reach autumn, the sun is definitely not going to come out before 7 AM anymore. Thailand is summer all throughout the year. Yeah, I noticed that, I know. I noticed that as soon as you told me that in Thailand you are basically, what was it again? You told me something that made me think that. Ah, yeah, it was getting cold with around 25 degrees Celsius or something like that. And we here in Austria are like 25 degrees. Oh, it's getting kind of warm in here, isn't it? So, this thing is working. This thing is doing its job. I mean, I guess we could ladder it up. Also, didn't we build a machine or research a machine? The wattage sensor? No. The sweepy stock. Missing resources. Refined metal. Okay, so the next thing we need is a refinement center for metal. Rock crusher. Okay, none of these things are going to help me. I mean, if you're someone that likes warm, then that's definitely nice. Then Thailand is definitely the place to be at, apparently. Personally, I don't think I would survive your summers, your real summers. I would probably be uncomfortable most of the year and I would just die in summer. Bruh, normal it's usually around 32 to 38, Jesus. Here's the real summer count, it could raise up to 46, 48 or 50 if you drop it. Yeah, nope, I would not survive that. I would not survive that. I die as soon as it's getting over 30 degrees Celsius. Your normal temperature is too hot for me already. But yeah. On the other hand, I'm doing quite well in the cold. That's the trade-off. We Austrians, we're not good with warmth, but the cold can never bother us anyway, as the first famous movie said. That's why we have this festival called Songkran during real summer around April. Interesting. What do you do when Songkran comes around? What exactly are you celebrating there? Festivals are always an interesting thing, because they tell you much about the country's or rather a civilization's culture. Also, why is there polluted oxygen in here? Can you get me a deodorizer up in here? And do I need to power the deodorizer? Yes, I do. There we go. Songkran festival where you splash water to each other to cool ourselves. I think now that you mentioned that, I think you've told me about that before. I can't remember the name Songkran, but I'm pretty sure you mentioned splashing one another already. It's also Thailand's tradition in New Year. I think that's the context you mentioned it in. I think you told me about you guys splashing one another during New Year or something like that. If I'm not misremembering. I might be misremembering, but I think that's something we talked about before. So, by the way, we do need something like decorations here. Have we researched decorations yet? Can we do decorative shit? Because right now, I don't see much in terms of being... Bro, I can't remember telling you this. Didn't you? Someone definitely told me at some point about an Asian festival where you splash one another. Maybe it wasn't you, maybe it was someone else, but if it wasn't you, then I have no idea who told me this. But that is a very specific information that's saved in my brain. Okay, the base is finally looking alright again. I do need more storage units and I think... Oh god. Stop putting them up there, stop putting them up there. But we definitely do need a lot more storage units. I would prefer all of them being in one place, but what can you do? This is the first time I'm telling foreigners about our culture and festivals. Okay, interesting. Then I do wonder who told me that last time around when someone told me something like that. Oh, oops. I should probably use the refrigerator, I just noticed. But yeah. Thanks for sharing though, thanks for sharing. I always love learning about this kind of stuff. It's very fascinating. Is there anything I could tell you about Austrian culture that's specifically Austrian? I don't want like something from German speaking culture in general, but specifically Austrian. I guess we would have, I mean, okay, that's not really a festival though. I guess we don't really have many festivals when it comes to Austria. There is one, but it's kind of a black sheep when it comes to festivals. What's it even called again? Not Krampus. Give me 1 second, I will look it up. I will look it up because now I'm curious myself. Austrian festival and tradition. Okay, you know what? Austrian traditions. Because now I'm just getting shit from Easter egg. Autumn cow train. Okay, I've never heard about the autumn cow train. First day of school cone, stealing the bride, lead purring. Okay, yeah, lead purring, that is a tradition, but it's only a part of New Year, so I wouldn't really call. There it is, der Perchtenlauf or Krampuslauf. In English, scary mask procession. That is one of the most infamous traditions in Austria, and one I kinda wish that would die already. Bro, you even have to search it up. Look, I am an Austrian from the capital, Vienna. The capital of Austria doesn't do much in terms of tradition, alright? Most Austrian traditions are only kept alive in the countryside. And the Scary Mask Festival is a pretty dumb thing. Quite frankly, it should rather die than be continued on. It's basically people are dressing up as the devil and attacking civilians with whips and pieces of wood. That's all there is to it. That's literally all this festival is. And every time it comes around, people are getting hurt. There's always at least one case of someone who ends up with a broken arm or an open wound. I don't know why this is a tradition that we have. I don't know why that's a tradition that some of the more rural parts of Austria are continuing, but it is a tradition we technically have. But considering that these are Austrian traditions, I think you can understand why I would rather not be too involved in Austrian tradition, alright? I think we have something similar culture here at the south part of Thailand. It involves a scary mask too. Ah, interesting. It's part of rural part in Thailand too. Ah, interesting. That's rather fascinating, I do have to say. But there you have it. That's the one very unique Austrian tradition that is apparently also part of Thai tradition. I don't know how else to put it. I don't know how else to put it then. Oh, glorious. But hey, we both learned something from one another. Maybe Thailand and Austria are not so different after all. Maybe Thailand and Austria are not so different after all. But I think this is where I'm going to wrap it up today. It's 6 PM in Austria right now, so I'm going to grab a bite to eat and then I am going to visit my friends. So, let's wrap this up, folks. Let's wrap this up, folks. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for joining. Always a pleasure to have you around. This was Oxygen Not Included. I will be quite frank. I don't think I'm going to continue this on stream. While I'm having fun with the game, I don't think this is the best stream game ever. But yeah, thanks for having out. I will be back on Monday as always. So I hope you all are going to have a great weekend and until next time. Bye! Oh, and nothing to be sorry about, Eka. Nothing to be sorry about. I am glad you couldn't make it anyway. Never be sorry for missing a stream. You definitely can't be here for every minute that I'm streaming. That would be kind of... I don't think any viewer on anyone's Twitch channel can be there every minute they're streaming. And if they are, then there might be other problems going on barefoot. But yeah, that being said, I appreciate that you made it nonetheless. So... that being said, I mean, I said bye already, but I started talking again, so let's say bye once again. Bye!